Hey, Chris here, and I have a hard case. I have three hard cases for the DJI Avata. One I'm keeping for myself, and then two that I'm going to be giving away. Before I say anything else, I want to explain how you can enter to win your hard case for your DJI Avata. So, all I'm asking for you to do, and I really hope people participate in this because I've done this one other time and it was a lot of fun. What I want everybody to do that enters is just make a video explaining to me why you need a DJI Avata, or mainly showing me you with your Avata. So you're going to show me you with your Avata, and then you're going to show me how you transport it. So that's where I want you to get creative, make it as funny as you can. That's what I'm looking for, some comedy. And, show me that, I'm going to give one example that I've given before in my live stream. I don't want to give too many examples and then, influence people and then somebody say, it's rigged if you win. But say you've got a crunkled up, paper bag, grocery bag, which hardly exists anymore since we're in a plastic world. But if you got, big old brown plastic paper bag, and it's all crinkled up, it's dirty and it's got holes in it, and you say, this is how I tote my DJI Avata, and you put all your stuff in it, and then walking away from the camera, say you're going onto the field where you fly, and as you're walking, little bits and pieces of your DJI Avata kit are falling out of the hole of the bag onto the field. And simple as that. That's the video. That type of humor or that type of thing, situation right there. Showing me how you use the Avata or a case with your Avata. So yes, I want to see that you own an Avata. So the Avata needs to be in that video. And then just get creative with what type of situation you're in with the type of case that you're using. Even if you have a good case that you like but aren't in love with, and you really want one of these, sure, go ahead and still enter. And just pass it on to somebody else. As far as your old case, just pass along. You got one for free, pass it on to somebody else, pass the other case on to somebody else that could use it. But I really hope people do get involved with this, and I'll tell you exactly how to bring that video to my attention. Simply make your video and upload it to your YouTube channel. If you don't have any content on your channel and you don't think you have a channel, you do have a channel. If you log into YouTube, then you have a channel and you can upload content. You can upload it as unlisted so nobody else will see it but me. And then just share the link with me. So I want you to come back to this video here after you've made your video, and just simply say, I'm entering the contest, here's my video. Whatever you want, just make sure you're letting me know that you're entering the contest to win a DJI Avata case. Now again, it's two hard cases. I'm going to show you in a full review after I'm done running my mouth here. But after you make that comment and leave your link, don't be alarmed if you don't see it show up in the comments. It's going to be held for review because you shared a link. I do that because I don't want anybody sharing a link of some nasty pornography or something like that. Or, a video of you walking your cat. Do that to protect my channel and the people that comment in my channel from all the spam and crap that we get here in social media. So just give it time. I'll review them, and then as I review them, I'll approve them, and I'll approve them, and then they'll show up. If you see for a long period of time that, hey, nothing has shown up here in the comments, I sent it and he didn't get it, at least try to bring it to my attention. Just leave a comment saying, hey Chris, I sent mine a week ago and it hasn't shown up, it's still not in the list. Then that means there might be a problem, you need to send it again. So just let me know if you don't see it in the comments. So just real quick recap, send me a video. upload it to your YouTube channel. If you absolutely positively cannot upload a video, you don't know how to upload a video to YouTube, which there's search videos on YouTube that can help you do it if you don't know how to do it. But if you can't get past that and you really want to join in on this, just simply upload it to like a Google Cloud or Google, just an outside source, and send me the link to download. I truly don't want to go that route, but if that's the only route you can go to participate, I will accept it. I can tell if you're a subscriber to my channel. That's the only other thing. You just need to be a subscriber. You can't just be some Joe Schmo that comes along and wants a free case. You support me, I support you. That's what this is all about. All month long I've been doing giveaways, and it's all for showing my appreciation for my subscribers. So when you comment, I can just simply click on your name and see how long you've been a subscriber. Doesn't matter how long you're a subscriber, just so you're a subscriber, and the rest will be all in good faith. So again, had a lot of fun with this the last time I did it. I'll probably get some help with some judge or other judges to help me, kind of cut through these if it turns out to be a big event. And then we'll put them all together in one reel, like a top 10 in, say, one video. And I'll play that during a live stream, and then I will announce the number 2 person and then the number 1 person, and let the number 1 person have first pick of one of the 2 cases, and the number 2 person will get the second case. All 3 cases are wonderful. They all hold every single thing that I like to have in my cases, and you'll see my case is packed when it comes to the DJI Avata, and all of them served the purpose. I chose one, and you might think that that's not the best one, and I would tend to agree with you. There is one I think that was a little bit better, but just you'll see in the video why I chose the one I chose and why I didn't choose this other one. I do mention that in the video. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to give it till I want to do this before Christmas, but I want to give it at least 2 weeks. So at least 2 weeks from today. I'm not going to give it an exact date yet, but you at least have 2 weeks. So get cracking. It really doesn't take long to make a quick video. You just have to have that thought of exactly what you're going to do and get out there and make it. You can use your phone. You can use your action camera, your fancy camera and mics and all that stuff. It doesn't matter. Just looking for creativity and comedy, not creativity and what you can do in editing and all that. Some people in the last one got very creative, but it came in the end, the winner of the last one that won a DJI Mini 2, that basically came down to just somebody walking with their phone camera and talking, and they were entertaining. And that person, well, they did add in a funny little reel, but that person won, and it didn't take much. So look forward to your entries, and I think that's covering it all. I think I've said it all. 2 weeks, and I'll give a better exact date of when the live stream will be, that I'll announce the winners. So up until the point I do a live stream, this thing is open, and I really hope people do participate. It's a lot of fun, and who knows, I might give you some goodies inside that case or something. So there's always little surprises. I don't just exactly do what I say. I like to at least show you, hey, throw in this little extra surprise or whatever, whether it just be something simple, stickers or accessories for your DJI Avata. So enter the contest. Look forward to the entries. Hopefully this is something that has a turnout and it doesn't become an embarrassing mess. But nevertheless, I look forward to whatever comes from this and the friends I'll make from it, and the good videos to come. So I'll stop babbling at this point and let you watch the review of all 3 cases. I'm going to list them as case number 1, 2, and 3 as I talk about them. And that's exactly how I'll list them in the description. And maybe I'll put in a pinned comment, maybe not, but they'll definitely be in the description. And my Amazon affiliate links for these exact cases will be listed as case number 1, 2, or 3. So I look forward to sharing that with you in hopes that you will use my affiliate links and give me $2 here and there. Does help out, allows me to do these types of things because I did pay for one of these cases. I paid for 2 of the cases and I got one for free. So they're all about $85, and you might find a $10 off coupon when you look at it on Amazon. Occasionally, on and off, these companies will add a $10 coupon. So just my main thing is I appreciate you using my link. So from here, go on, watch the review of all 3 cases used with all my crap. I mean, I pack all my crap in these cases, and they all serve the purpose. So go watch the review, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace and love. Okay, so case number 1. This is the case I'm going to keep. This is by FPV to Sky, or you can say FPV Toski, but I think they mean to Sky. But it's a hard shell case like the other 2 I'm going to be showing you. The one thing this doesn't have that they have is it does not have the vacuum lock to make it airtight or to open it up for air. So this one does not have that. It does not come with any type of strap. It does have the places for a lock, and you simply squeeze the tabs on this one to open it. And I'll show you why this is my choice for me to keep, and that's just because I have a lot of crap. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I use with my quad. So as you can see, I have mine in upside down. And the reason being is I have the ribbed riders on right now. If I don't have the ribbed riders on, I can flip it over and I can put it in this way. And you'll also notice I have this guard on it. So with that guard, I had to go and modify the case. So if you look at those slits, I just simply put it in there like that, push it down, it sits perfectly. It's held by the sides, it's not going anywhere. Plus, once I close it, the foam will be compressed against it. The legs don't sit any higher than my controller or my goggles, so everything is perfectly fine this way. The benefit for me also storing it upside down is I have a ton of space underneath. So if you look underneath, I've got my cloth, got my lanyard for my controller, spare battery for my goggles, another spare battery for my goggles, another spare battery for my goggles there, full set of extra props, 2 Freewell ND filters, 4 more ND filters from Freewell, my jock strap, and then all my cables are down there. And my strobe light, which attaches to the top of my batteries and has an audible. If I crash 4 minutes, it'll sit there not moving and the audible goes off. So I can keep all that stuff down in here underneath, which is really nice. So put it all back. Oh, I had both these in there. Of course, I'm not going to get it back the way it was, I bet you. Let's see. Yep, it fit. There we go. So that's why I do that. And then, of course, I don't really use this, so you always have that space there to put stuff. You know, if you want to toss in a spare goggle battery, maybe even one of these would fit if you had to. But eventually I'm going to have the another Flymore kit, which will add 2 batteries. I can keep a battery in the drone and I can keep a battery in there. I don't need 3 of these, but I could toss it in here if I wanted to. So it gives you plenty of deep space if there's anything else you need to add in there. But that pretty much covers everything I will take with me. The sticks on the controller come very close to my goggles, and you can put both version goggles in here, but it's probably a better idea to take the sticks off, but since I have mine, I don't have my spring loaded on mine. Just push it all the way up, push it in place, and it's not fully, it's just right there. It's got a little bit of space between it and the goggles, but this is my preferred way to use this, and it works very well for me. And like I said, everything fits perfectly. So if I don't have my ribbed riders on there, if I didn't have the bumpers on there, I could put it the other way, but I lose a lot of storage. And like I said, the height of everything is perfectly fine. So I still have room to carry more garbage underneath my drone if I wanted to. So this case works perfect for me. And then also, aside from the batteries, down in here, you've got your charging hub. So you just slide that on down. You buy another Fly More kit, you can put 2 in there, but it probably won't work with my guards. So yeah, I know I've got a lot of added stuff on my quad. It's a bit overkill. I've got the bumpers here. I've got the ribbed riders on for certain types of flights. I've got the covers to protect my sensors. And that all adds a little bit more weight, less flight time, but it's such an enjoyable quad. That's why I'm going to buy 2 more batteries, and I won't mind the little bit of loss of flight time. But that's this case. So now let's go on to case number 2. Lock this one up, and we'll get case number 2 next. Okay, so case number 2 is from Skyreet, hard case as well. And as I mentioned in the other one, this one does have the vacuum seal. So still a hard case, but it has the vacuum seal. For this one, you just grab these front little tabs right here, push them down, lift up. Let's lay it down so they open. And then this will still hold everything I showed in the other one, except I've got my goggles 2 in here, not my version 2. You have to be a little more, if you have as much crap as I have, you have to be a little more thoughtful in how you put your stuff, a little more carefully. But again, remember, if you don't use this guy, leave it at home, and you've got all this storage down here. So that's the motion controller. You can do 4 batteries. I've got my spare goggle battery in there. I could simply lay it right there if I wanted to. I've got my controller, my lanyard separate. I never keep my lanyard attached to the controller because it has powered on my controller before. So I have my lanyard sitting with the controller. The controller's a lot easier in this case to grab. It plops right in there. It's not so tightly squeezed. They make everything very tight on a lot of things. Like the batteries are very tight because I have my Velcro on there for my LED light. So it makes it very tight for that. This is one of the cases I'll be giving away. But you can see still with the ribbed riders, I can store it upside down even with my front bumpers on, and it's flat up against the foam. It's protected, and then this foam pushes down on it. It doesn't stick up any higher than my controller does, so it's good. So there it is, just showing you I have the guard and everything on. And there's all my stuff. Same stuff on this one, except now I've got a spare goggle battery there. I've got a place for my filters here. And then my cables I'm pushing off to the side. And then my cloth, spare props, the battery jock strap, and my other filters all down below. So you just have to be a little more thoughtful as to the way you put your stuff in. Like my props have to be kind of on the side like this. All the cables need to be on the side. Got to keep this to where it falls within there. That's not such a big deal there. But then put it back, and I have not modified anything on this case. Put it back, everything fits. So, I mean, you could take your lanyard strap, put it down here, keep it here, wherever you want. But you have the same little slot for holding your charging hub right there. And the storage underneath. And like I said, I've just got to be a little more mindful when I put everything back. We don't want it bending my props or my spare props or anything like that, so they're still sitting loose inside there and still well protected. Again, I have a lot of stuff on my drone. If I didn't have the rib riders on there and the front guard, I could flip it over, put it down in there, and then stack all my garbage on top. I actually prefer having it upside down like this regardless if I have my ribbed riders on or not, because I have so much more room down below. And then, like I said, your goggles 2 are in here and fit perfectly. And then push this down in here like that. If you want to try these, I'll show you. They just won't fit. So these are not for this case. This is strictly for your goggles 2 case. Okay, so that is that case, and again, this is one that I will be giving away. It still suits the purpose for me, but right now I'm not using these goggles because I don't like the seal on them, and now that people are making them, I'm just waiting for the perfect thicker seal on it so it fits my face better. But this is case number 2 by Skyreet, and this one is going to be given away. Okay, so this case number 3 is a little more personalized. It's got a picture of the Avata, and it says hardshell case for DJI Avata. And this one's from Start RC. And like I showed on the second case, it has the vacuum seal. And then for this one, you just simply flip up. And it too holds everything that I showed you previously. And it holds the goggles too. And if you take this insert out, it will hold the version 2 goggles. You would think this would be my pick. The only reason it's not my pick is just because I'm very close here with if I have the ribbed riders in there. And then my guards are hitting against my controller. It's not a big deal. I'm clear enough to where it shuts perfectly fine. But the other thing is the batteries aren't individual. They sit down inside the charging hub, and it will keep them in place. So once you squeeze it with the foam top, they're not going to slide around, but I don't know. I seem to just gravitate to the first case that I showed you. But again, as mentioned in the others, you can take this out, have more storage capabilities there. And then this is if you have like your, I don't have one of those little packs, but for your SD cards, you can set them in there. That I don't have one handy. We'll get to this part last, but then you have your 3 batteries in here. They fit in there nice and easy, not as snug. And then down below is our charging hub. Put that back. And let's take this out. You can see the controller sits in there real nice and easy. Plenty of room to leave the sticks on. It won't hurt anything. And then there's storage underneath. In this case, I just put the battery jock strap down in there. My audible strobe is down in there. And then if we put the quad aside, you can see I still have my guards, everything on. I have my props laying in there. I have my filters in there at an angle. My cloth, my other freewheel filters, all my cables there. So I can still carry all the same stuff. And recommendation, this doesn't come out, but you could cut it on both sides and give you a full pocket to where something like my filters could lay flat. So right now I've just got to put my filters like that. But if you cut that out, it will be something that will work out even better, especially for like the props too. But this case is going to be given away as well. So as promised, I'm going to be giving away 2 cases. So you can see how tight I am here and here. I'd rather not risk it and accidentally slam this down one time and break these. So that's my only reason for not choosing this one. All cases seem to work fine for me, except for number 2. I can't use version 2 goggles at all. But if you want to use your version 2 goggles, simply take this out, take the foam out of the bottom, grab your goggles. It's a little tight. The brackets on the side make it tight, but there they are. They go in, and then my head strap and everything on there. All my antennas are inside here. You're good to go. You could probably do it this way too if you wanted. Yeah, it makes it a little tighter on the foam down on the sides, but I would stick with how it's supposed to be used. So you can use this one. This is probably, in most people's opinion, the best of all cases, especially if you don't use the ribbed riders. And like I said, I don't use these ribbed riders all the time, but I would like to keep them in the case, and they're easy enough to snap on and snap off. So I'd prefer to store them on the quad. That way they don't get bent up and damaged in any other way except for my crashing. But that's it for that case. And all 3 of them. So good luck to everybody. I look forward to your creations as you enter the video contest for why you need a DJI Avata hard case, or what you currently use. Make it real creative, and something funny is usually preferred. And I'll pick the winners and be giving away 2 DJI Avata hard cases, both valued at about $85 a piece. And thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace and love.